That was worth the wait. Please welcome Golden Globe nominee Beanie Feldstein. Oh. After seeing Booksmart, I wanted to have like a dance moment with you, you know. Oh, yes!
Always. I was like, if it wasn't gonna work, I was like, I can come do it. You know, it's fine.
Have you still memorized that monologue?
Yeah, it's in me forever, I think.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. Okay, so we saw in the montage of all of you the moment where you get hit by, it's not even a water balloon, it's a water condom.
Yes. It's a condom filled with water.
What is it like?
Acting like a balloon.
Right. What is it like to get hit in the face with a water balloon condom?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Painful.
Right.
Tough. I was the only one in the cast that had to do it multiple times because I get hit in the movie, and then Olivia came up to me and she was like, so the credits. Such a fun concept. The credits are gonna be getting hit in the face with a water balloon. And I was like, well, I already did it. And she was like, so the angle has to be different. And I was like, oh my God, my nose. But it's really fun to see it in the movie. And it really does like crack her open as far as like within the scene. It's like her breaking point. So it's a really fun moment.
Do you remember where you were when you first paged through the Booksmart script?
Yes. I read it like in 2016. It was a different draft of the script. And I was originally reading it to play a role that kind of doesn't even exist anymore. And I was so taken with its humor and its humanity and its celebration of two brilliant young women that love each other. And it's evolved and changed, and then when Olivia came on, she really gave it such a clear focus and is a force of nature, so it just became hers entirely. But she was the one that thought of me for Molly, and I am forever, forever grateful.
Now that it's been months since this movie premiered in theaters, what have young girls said to you when they see you?
Oh my God, I live in New York, and sometimes I'll just see two young girls come, like kind of walk up to me, and I just put my arms out, and it's so fun, and it's so lovely, and it's just like a joy. I mean, we made this movie for everyone, but it's a testament and it's a celebration of young women, and we just wanted to do this generation proud because they're so, I mean, any of you that are in the audience, you're so engaged with the world in a way that even, I'm a little bit older, I wasn't at that age, but I feel like young people today are invested in their society at such a young age, and it's so inspiring, and we really wanted to celebrate that in Booksmart.
When I saw it, I was thinking of The Breakfast Club, I was thinking of Say Anything, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, right?
So good.
Do those movies, I mean, I'm a lot older than you, do those movies mean anything to you?
Absolutely. Olivia actually played Fast Times at Ridgemont High for all of us the night before we started filming, so that was definitely a really great kind of touchstone for Booksmart, and you know, it's such a vast cast, and it really has really vulnerable moments in addition to like the brilliant, funny moments. So, and a celebration of an ensemble. So that was definitely our greatest inspiration.
I mean, as you mentioned, the relationship between you and Caitlin Dever's character, it's such a pleasure to watch. It's something I've never really seen on a movie screen before. Having played it, has it inspired anything in your real life friendships at all?
Oh, well, Caitlin is my soul sister. She made me a better actor. She made me a better person. I think I'm nowhere without her, especially in Booksmart. But we lived together while we were filming the movie because we wanted to, you know, as you said, like the friendship is so special and so real, and we knew there was no way that we could kind of look at each other on the first day and be like, "Hi, nice to meet you. Let's be best friends." So we wanted to invest our time into really knowing each other and trusting each other. And I knew that if I fell, she would catch me, and vice versa. So it's a really special relationship.
Part of the fun of the movie is seeing people pop up like Will Forte or Lisa Kudrow or Jason Sudeikis. Were there people who got cast in these, you know, smaller parts? Like, is there someone who just made your head spin?
Well, I have a sticker of Lisa Kudrow on my computer. Doing Valerie Cherish. It's like a cartoon of her as Valerie Cherish saying, "I don't want to see that." And I also grew up on Friends. I watched it every single night of my life. And so when she came on set, they were like, Beanie, she's walking. And I was like, okay. So I think I blacked out for 2 days. But what I do remember is that she was loving and giving and incredibly kind and kind of endured me just like staring slackjawed at her.
Does she know any of this?
Yes.
Okay, so you...
Olivia embarrassed me.
Once it was over, okay. Yeah. Does it make a difference when your director, in this case Olivia Wilde, is also an actor? What feels different in a case like that?
Well, I've been so lucky because my first kind of role, a meaty role, was in Lady Bird. And thank you. I love that movie so much. And so I started with Greta Gerwig, who is the most, just everything, and the most giving, brilliant writer, actor, and director. And I think with both of them, when I've learned, first of all, I've been so inspired myself, but also just they are so empathetic to what it feels like to be in your shoes, and they give such excellent notes because they give the notes that they would want to receive as actors. And Olivia is just a force of nature. She's so energetic and full of ideas, and she just believed in us. And I felt like she was taking such a chance on me, and I just wanted to do her proud.
I want to give a quick mention to the next film that you have coming out this year, which is called How to Build a Girl, which premiered at the Toronto Film Festival last year. And what's fascinating about it is that, besides the whole plot, which people can read and see what it's about, but you play a British young woman.
Yes.
And I understand the word lovely was kind of your gateway into the accent.
Yeah.
Can we get a taste of what this girl sounds
Oh,
like?
God. So I play, Caitlin Moran is this brilliant feminist writer in the UK, and her novels are beloved there. And it's an adaptation of one of her novels that's loosely based on her life. And she grew up in Wolverhampton, England, which is about 30 minutes from Birmingham. So if you've ever seen Peaky Blinders, it's like a distant cousin of that accent. Okay. But it's a very regional accent. So I went to the town and I lived there for 3 weeks, and I worked in a store, and I was forced by our director to speak in the accent the entire time I was working in the store. But basically, I don't know, just one of the girls that I was working with, she was like, lovely. And I was like, what? And she was like, that's lovely. And I was like, whoa, I guess that's it, because that's an insane way to say that word. And it's a really special town, but that accent really only exists there, so you have to go there to understand it, and so I did.
Sold.
Lovely. Yeah.
Beanie Feldstein, everybody. Amazing. Thank you. Sit tight. What comes after B? Cynthia Erivo.
Oh, my queen.
Can we handle it? We're going to try. Here's a clip of Cynthia in Harriet.